Okay, hello, good morning. I think you can hear me. I think we're live. Hello, Doug. Good morning. For some reason the audio I think is quiet. I don't know why. One day I'm gonna solve it all, and it's gonna. I think we have it looking pretty good. We're gonna get it sounding perfect too. Welcome. Happy Halloween. Oh, I was gonna start. I had a reminder on my phone saying get dressed and start. Oh, where does the time go? Happy Halloween. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. I always have lots of plans. Not all of them get figured out. Hello, Joseph. Hello, Chris. Hello, Cinna. Good to see you. Anna's at a hockey rink. Amazing. Yeah, let's take an hour and a bit to talk through accordion things. I was gonna have a Squid Game costume. That's what I've been doing. We had a little Halloween party at my kid's school on Friday and yesterday too, and so I'm dressed up as one of the contestants of Squid Game, and I play the theme song, which goes like this. If you've watched the show, that should cause some terror in you. And if you haven't, it's a nice song. Not a nice show, but a nice song. Good. Yeah, thanks for joining. I'll monitor the questions. Hello, David Oliver from the UK. I hope you're well. Hello, Marcine. Hello, AJ. Happy Halloween. Hello, Nikolai. I got your request. Hello, Chris Jackson from Sheffield, England. Yeah, first time on the live stream. Thank you for joining us. Calda just finished training on my accordion. What a nice timing. Wonderful. Good. Let me know if the audio is low or not. My trouble comes from wanting to amplify my voice and not hearing the accordion. So I've tried a little boom mic right here, but it starts to pick up the accordion, and so it starts to crackle a little bit. But let's play a song. Hello, Willem Knights. Hello. Nikolai had a request for the song Pure Imagination. Let's play that, and we'll get into the accordion mood. If you have questions and requests, just type them in. I'll do my best to answer them, and otherwise the wonderful group here will give opinions too. Da-da-da. it's a nice song. There's nothing I could do about the audio. That was pure imagination from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. If you turn up your volume, I think that's the solution. If I turn up my capture, it just starts, what's it called? Hitting the limit. There's an audio term. Peaking. It starts peaking. Thank you. Hello, my mom from Toronto. Happy Halloween. Audio's okay. Hello, Pat, Walworth, Hyronan, and all beautiful day in East Texas. I'll take my accordion to the back porch later and terrify the cats. That's what playing accordion's all about. Terrifying wildlife. Good. That was a request from Nikolai. Thank you for that request. Called, audio sounds fine when playing, but a little low when talking. I'll try and speak more directly into the microphone. Good. Hello, Wendy from Italy. I have a question on basic 4/4 rhythms. Could you demonstrate some patterns for practice? I'm on Accordion Love, so I have access to those videos too. Yeah, Nancy. Good. Let's do 4/4 patterns. A quick question. Let's do 4/4 patterns. In general, you have the bass tone. I'm on C major. Am I on C major? I am on C major. We have a bass tone, right? Boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba. That's the basic kind of 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure if you're trying to practice the actual rhythm, in which case I'm going to get a metronome. Practicing with a metronome is a great idea. Try and play as though it's someone on bass keeping track. That's super fast, but I could play bass. I think that's the most basic practice, obviously at half the speed. Then you can also do alternate bass technique. Look at my lesson on the basics alternate bass technique, in which case it's right, so that's something that I would work on. If it's more around keeping time in between chords, then look at my lesson on progressively larger bass jumps, in which case I would do a C major for 4 and then switch to a G major while keeping rhythm and back to C. Trying different types of 4/4 to songs. Though that's basically it. Marches and polkas, right? I think that's it. Maybe people have recommendations. And trying to play different songs with it slowly and quickly. That's my understanding of 4/4 versus a 3/4 or anything else. Yeah, in general, there are 3 or 4 types of rhythms. There's waltzes. There's Middle Eastern, which I also call tango. Bass, tone, bass, tone, bass, tone, bass, tone. Right works for. Or. And then polkas and marches. Those are the 3 things that we could play around with on accordion. I hope that helps a little bit. Ron had a question. Quick question from a newbie. I'm looking at getting an accordion and want the French Scottish sound. Do I need a musette and 120 bass type accordion? I'm assuming the French sound is that double reed sound. The 2 dots, the 2 clarinets versus the single sound. Or versus the sound that's 2 reeds, one on top of the other, a clarinet and a bassoon. This could be nice for Scottish. Versus the musette. Beautiful French. Right? I play on the musette 95% of the time. look for that musette, for the 2 clarinets side by side. 2 middle reeds, 2 capital letter M's. The 120 bass isn't required per se. Sure, if you could find 120 bass, great, but start to consider the weight of the instrument. 80 bass is great, 90 something bass is great, 72 is kind of the minimum. I have, what do I have? On Accordion Love, before you begin playing, I just have a quick video on what size accordion should I get. You'll get lots of answers from the chat too, but I kind of give the limitations of a 48 bass instrument, maybe the limitations of a 60 bass instrument, and what you start getting when you start getting a 72, 80, 90, whatever it is divided by 6 bass instrument. 120 is great if you can get it, but it does start to get a little bit heavier. Good questions. I don't know any Halloween songs, I realize. We played a Halloween playlist for the bonfire on Friday. So many good Halloween songs, and my wife knows the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which I've never seen. That seems very Halloween-y as well. Yeah, can I play a blues song? Kim, let's try a blues. I'll write that down. Blues, good. Yeah, distortion, it starts to distort, it starts to clip. Good. Candy Chan, ooh la la, wee wee wee. Let's play Across the Universe by the Beatles too, and then I'll try and play a blues accordion Across the Universe. You know what I'm gonna do actually? Blues accordion is different, and I set up a second camera so that let me show you what it's like for me to play a blues accordion. I'll play it in a different key than C major. Let's do a B flat major blues. If you have your accordion on you, the chords are B flat, E flat, B flat, F7, E flat 7 if you want, B flat. The B flat blues scale, I'm just going to sound it out. We'll figure it out. It's a B flat blues scale. So I'll try a blues. I'm not terribly good at it, but let's give it a try, and then I'll loop a backing track and just do right hand accordion blues. Let's give it a try. Kind of felt some cool things. Let's do an experiment. I'm gonna switch. You're gonna get to see this side of the room. Give me a second. We'll do a blues on the keyboard. then I'll play accordion to it. Okay, I hope this works. There's going to be a little overlay. There it is. Excuse the where it says video and more, but this is this side of the room. You are over there. You're on that camera. Very exciting. Let me loop the keyboard, and then I'll play the accordion over it. 1 second. The loop pedal is down here. I think this is the first time you're seeing this side of the room. Is that true? Good. So I'll keep it in B flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I got fancy. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's just the backing track, right? Now I'm going to do accordion lead using the B flat blues scale. Etc., right? It's a lot of fun. I like it. I feel more comfortable doing the backing blues on another instrument. I prefer having someone doing guitar blues, da boo ba doo ba doo ba da ba da, or doing it on a keyboard, than doing, because I don't know how to do that. I'm not comfortable doing left-hand blues on accordion, so I'd rather do it on another instrument. Yeah, thank you for the request. I think it was Kim. Chris Concertina, thank you for showing up. This is my little keyboard. There's a piano. There are two pianos. There's one piano in the house, one piano in the cottage, which I used to shoot at too. I think you've seen it in videos before. And this is a little keyboard. The cool thing about a keyboard is you could do cool stuff with it, right? This is like a MIDI accordion almost. So we could do, right, like an upright bass on the left hand. And piano with the other hand. Yeah, I really like keyboards. Good. That's a change of pace. Lovely tone. Thank you. Hello, Daniel Sadiq. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, and I'm happy. Welcome, Komka. That's my little cell phone camera. I don't know how to remove the overlay. I just set it up 20 minutes before the live stream, so I'm happy you got to see this side of the room. Those of you with a very keen eye would have seen the 12 challenges in 12 months prizes, and I have the envelopes there. They're going out this week. Very exciting. Good. What do you think of doing chords and bass on accordion while playing melodies on the keyboard? Sure, yeah, that works. Yeah, I think that works. So melody on the keyboard, let's, yeah, it's totally doable. Depends on the song, I guess. Good. Jorge, I guess heart and soul, yeah. Yeah, to Rasterzoid's question, if I record the melody to heart and soul on the keyboard, sorry, this is all just to not turn my back to the camera. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keyboard is doing melody, and we're gonna play background chords with the accordion. Oh, sorry, still got my back to you. It's up to you. It depends on the song. When playing accompaniment on the accordion, we want the melody to shine. So usually it's the we're emphasizing the backing. When we're emphasizing the melody, we're playing melody. I do have a whole section on Accordion Love called Accompanying Other Instruments. What's it called? Accompanying others with your instrument. Under Accordion Love. Accompanying voice and others with your accordion. The techniques that I'm discussing. Padding and rhythm when accompanying others, right? Here's how to pad. The use of backing tracks. We just created a backing track when we did the blues. Don't panic. Playing a show in 2 weeks. So yeah, someone was playing a show in 2 weeks. Steps to playing with a band in 2 weeks. Great catchy video title. Good. Thank you for that question. Let's play Across the Universe. This is, someone was saying this is a variation on the 4/4 rhythm. It is a... It's again a bass tone, tone, bass tone, tone, right? I'm in C major. Oh, hi Sal.
Let me guess, I scared you?
You scared me. I was playing a song. Have a nice time.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
Finished painting my scythe.
That's wonderful. I can't wait to see it. Bye. Song too. There's a new song coming out this week. It's the theme song to Succession, to the TV show Succession. I don't watch the show, but my friend reached out to me and he goes, "You have to listen to." He goes, "Are Kate and I watching it?" I said no, but he said you gotta listen to the theme song. And so this week, I tried for 4 days to play the Succession theme song. I've uploaded it twice already to YouTube and recorded it on the phone. And so I have a video about here's why it's frustrating and kind of the light side of it, showing how I learn a song. But let me play the song to you. There are 4 chords. It's a C minor, A flat, F minor, and G. Let me play the song to you, and then Richard, I'll get to Richard's question. nice theme song. That's a theme song to Succession. There's the tutorial and the sheet music coming out next week. Yeah, it's a fun little song. I've been working on it for the whole week. And I still don't have it. It's a little bit like lambada. I know the notes. It's not hard. It just sounds better on another instrument, or it needs more. Good. Amazing. We love the show, and one of the only credits I'll watch fully through because I love the music. Jess, this is like the song for you. This in Purna Cabeza. Cool. Oh, yeah. Rasteroid, like a raster-sized image. That person's name is Jeremy. We have a performance. It was a beautiful CD. So what Rasteroid is saying is, I remember in a video you mentioned recording some music with another person, Jeremy, using bass note clusters to get very wide drones. I'd be just interested in hearing that. So really cool. So a few songs. He's like, hey, Ronan, the song's going to go from a D minor. I played the song like this because I couldn't, this was for an album. So we were saying, it was like from an E to somewhere here. I didn't know the accordion that well then. But it had to be like this, and then like that. Right, just big white sounds, just bass. And then over that, we overlay right hand. I think he has let me get his name. You can reach out to him. One second. Late Harvest Riesling Blues is a song we did together.
Riding that wave.
Jeremy Rempel. Jeremy Rempel is his name. This was us performing. This is my white, beautiful Honer. What a beautiful... Can't hear anything in this one, but yeah, reach out to Jeremy Rempel. I don't know if he has a YouTube. This is not him. This is Jeremy Rempel. That's not him either. Anyways, I can reach out to him too. It was a beautiful, big sounding bass. Cool, extended technique, yeah. Let's do... So, a student had a question. I'll omit their name. And the question is sensing the key positions versus looking at the key positions. And I'd be interested to hear your perspective too. This is my answer, but you might have other answers. So, as I'm practicing without looking at the keyboard, I noticed that will force me to know the position for each keys. Although it's not as easy at the beginning, but it is certainly helpful. When I play the accordion, when Ronan plays the accordion, do I have a clear image in my head about where my hands and fingers are? Yeah, it's a good question, right? And then there's another thing about speed. So, yes, when I, a few minutes ago, before playing Succession, I'm like, there's a C minor to an A flat minor to an F minor to a G. Me playing in the air, this is a D, F, and G. The C minor is an E flat, G, and C. My hands, it's a physicality as well as an understanding of it, but there is a visualization ahead of time because I know it. There are things on the accordion that I don't know where I can't visualize it. These buttons here, when I play and I need to switch sounds, I'm looking down and I mess up every time. And so with a Succession theme song, I go from this sound, and I'm going to do it now, from the musette. I know it's a second one down, and it's a C minor, right? So it's over here. And I switch to the master sound. And I don't know where the master sound is. That's not the master sound. It's this one. So my practice, so I can't visualize that. If I know where the musette sound is, it's up here, right? Second one. but I don't know where the master one is. If I was to have the process of memorization, I would start to do this more frequently. I could tell that this one is down, and then that this is the master, right? And switch back and forth between it. Take my hand away, switch to a musette, and then switch to the master. Again, missed it. But it's that kind of little practice, bit by bit, the physicality as well as the understanding, for me to get both a mental image of musette to master, to look at it, right? That little practice, back and forth, too much. To get that spacing, so my fingers are in that space for my accordion. The same thing. So if I say C minor, I could play this version. Once I'm oriented, I don't need to look down. A flat minor, A flat, F minor, G7. Right? Because I've done my triads. Oh, F minor, where are you? I can look down to G. Right? Because I've done those exercises, I know it in my head, and it's now more of a physical thing. If I asked you to buckle up your seatbelt, do you know where it is? Do you know that action? I'm assuming yes. Do you know where your turn signal is? For driving, I'm assuming yes. It's that repetition over and over again that gives you gives me a slight mental picture, and the physicality of it. This is my turn signal in our car, I'm assuming. Becoming more familiar with your instrument is the same process. Every single time doing the same motion. So there's my musette, and there's my master. Yeah, much closer, right? It's doing this over and over again without breaking the accordion. Putting my hand on that keyboard, finding the musette, finding the master. Musette. I missed it. Master. Anyways, I hope that answers your question. And then another question is, I'm not able to play steadily, especially when I try to speed up. So I think that speed comes from positioning the hand fingers and hitting the key. Positioning hand fingers take most part of the time for each note. Therefore, the more I get familiar with each key position without looking, the more quickly I'll be able to play. Am I right? It does take time to develop the feel. I have no problem putting the need F. Yeah, sorry for reading through the question so quickly. Speed comes with certainty. So I can't switch sounds quickly. I'm going to miss it, and the act of me looking down and readjusting plays a big part in my slowness to switch between musette to master. In a performance, I wish I could just go like this. But I'm not there yet. But doing that practice without looking down and making mistakes all the time, that would be my practice to switch between sounds. And maybe being okay with making a mistake and being able to switch back, right? That's also a big part of it. So yes, developing speed in a piece means you can play looking down. Right? It's okay, but developing the tactile feel. How much do you need to press? Can you get away with getting a full sound with just pushing a little bit? It's air control, right? All of those things come into play when you're trying to build up speed. And in general, you need to know where you're going so that you're not stumbling. Yeah, but you're doing a good job. Good. Good. And always looking down to the keys will also cause neck problems. Connie has a wonderful idea. Connie puts a little piece of tape on the register button until you're familiar with the location. What a great idea, right? The same way that we have a little helper here to let us know where the C and the E are, to put a little tape or a little something, because all these feel the same to me, and I'm not familiar with how many of them they are. The last one I can press, and the first one I can press. But to put little indicator that says, oh, this is master, this is musette, that would be really cool. Let's play These Days. It is a nice song, Jessinora. And Kim, beautiful song. I don't, there's no tutorial on it. I haven't learned it perfectly, but in general, I did the walk down from C, C, D, A, G, F, right? I've been out walking. I don't do too much talking these days. To E minor, these days, back and forth with an F. These days I seem to think a lot about the things that I forgot to do. Ba-da-da. And all the times I had the chance to. Give it a try. Similar chords to Whiter Shade of Pale. Right? Just double time. Really cool, really similar. Really similar chords to the Hanukkah song that we learned last week. Yeah, that walk down. It's really nice. Could you play something epic? Komka, every song I play is epic. Lord of the Rings Accordion Medley. Oh man, look, the big battles. I haven't watched Dune, but any kind of Hans Zimmer, his songs are big, right? Like the theme song from Interstellar. There is a beautiful song. What's First Man? First Man has a beautiful soundtrack. Let me see if my camera's still. My camera's still recording. Let me show you the. I'll play a big soundtrack song and we'll add accordion to it. Good, you see. How does it go? this is the process of me trying to remember a song. I know the chords kind of like C minor. Oh, and Game of Thrones is big too. It's C minor. Let's loop that, and I'll play the accordion over it. I don't know Interstellar, unfortunately, but this is also a space movie. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to play with a loop with a sustain pedal and trying to start the loop, and it's breaking my head. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I think it sounds better on solo accordion. Let's play it solo accordion. It's C minor, F minor, B flat, A flat, F minor. Right, it's same as the Succession theme song. lots of thank you Komka for that request about an epic song. I find a lot of the classical pieces, the theme song from The Cook, The Thief, the Cook, the Wife and Her Lover, right? The Michael Nyman song, the any like that kind of thing is big. The theme song from Barry Lyndon. What's happening? Anyways, big songs. Chris Concertina on Chris Concertina's channel, he does some big songs with multiple accordions and some strings and not a recorder, like a more classical recorder. Check out his channel. Doug, I would love to, let me show you what I have. I'll switch cameras so you can see me going towards my little drawer. Oh, that's the sun right there. There we go. So I have a set of accordions. I have some accordion microphones that's really cool. So obviously you could have internal mics, which sound cool. There's definitely a sound to them. They're I think, Doug, you're comfortable with installing them. But usually, from when I've been in I had a pair of microphones installed into my old Weltmeister because I was playing stage shows and I had to move around and I didn't want to have to stick around next to the microphones. These things are really cool. One goes over here. That's these black things on my accordion. This is a wireless microphone system. So this is a wireless transmitter. This is the transmitter. It has a volume control and an on-off button. This goes into the mixer. This goes in your pocket. And these are adjustable, right? So this picks up the right hand. This picks up the left hand. It stays out of the way. It's not hooked up right now. And these sound okay. It's nice because as I move around, I'm free to move around because it's wireless. And the sound is constant. The issue with putting a microphone there, especially with left hand, is the left hand sound moves all the time. So when I record in the studio, we would have maybe 2 microphones here and 2 microphones here to pick up the bottom end as well as the top end. This does a fairly good job of doing it. So Doug, you could check out a microphone system like this. It doesn't look too bad, and the nice thing is if you have multiple accordions, it's easy to move these things around. You just need to, I think the set comes with multiples of these. These are just stick-ons, and they stick to the accordion. So you just take these, you put them onto your other accordion, and you're good to go. My one issue with them is both of them go to one channel. I'd like to EQ this microphone to pick up the low end, right? Much more low end, not so much high end. And this also to equalize it differently. Anyways, this is cool. This is by Kimafun. People sell these online. There's dealer pricing. They've reached out to me a bunch. I think it's okay to say this. They've reached out to me a bunch saying, hey, you know, do a video, keep this. You could sell them for however much you want and keep the profit. I don't know what the cost of them is. Maybe $100 US for the whole kit? I don't know. Reach out to them. Yeah, anyways, really cool technology, not expensive, and a nice way of amplifying accordions, but it's not ideal. This has a much better sound. This has a much better sound, but not as much mobility. Yeah, Michael Nyman. Rudy, that's called a newer. And let me show you. I think it's newer. It's called a light dome. Light dome. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Glenda. I know that Europe changed to Europe changed their clocks. So I said 6 p.m. London time when in reality it's 5 p.m. London time. I'm sorry. Yeah, and the Barry Lyndon theme is there. I think it's called Saraband. Saraband. Let's double check. I think it's under Barry Lyndon too. Saraband by Handel, Barry Lyndon theme. Yeah, this is the cottage where the other piano is. Beautiful theme song. Do I play in C minor or D minor? C minor. Not many chords, but beautiful. This is under classical. The piano trio in C minor. Nice. What's number 2 sheet music is there? Yeah, the piano trio in E flat is nice, right? That's beautiful as well. Yeah, the Thief That Cooked the Wife and Her Lover. I don't know all of it. It is big and epic and awesome. Let's play it on keyboard because the camera is set up. Yeah, Rudy, this is a light dome. You can get them really small. You can make your own, right? It's just a diffusion cloth. If you have a shower curtain and a C-stand or some sort of stand, you can just essentially shine a bright light and diffuse it so it becomes a little bit softer. Yeah, the Thief That Cooked the Wife and Her Lover has a lot of chords. How's it going? Song, right? What a cool big song. Oh, if you look over there, there's some things that there's some cool things there. Good. Hello, Viv. Good. It's been an hour. It's a beautiful sunny day here on Vancouver Island. Cold and sunny. Anyways, what a huge, beautiful song. Michael Nyman takes chords and makes them huge. Did he do the soundtrack to the piano? Or is that Philip Glass or Richter? Anyways, beautiful, big chords, big sounds. Thank you, Sinna. Oh yeah, toccata in D minor. How's it go, D minor? Do da da da. Oh, beautiful song that is. Beautiful song. I'd love to see someone performing that on accordion. It seems like a fitting instrument. Yeah, I'll play for a little bit longer. Across the Universe, we played the blues. We played White Winter Hymnal. We should play that. This is the latest tutorial on Accordion Love. It's a beautiful song. I wanted to loop my voice, right? Because Fleet Foxes do the I was walking in the snow, da ba da da. I was walking. It just these microphones aren't hooked up to the looper anymore. Oh no, it was looping the whole time. Oh, that was so creepy. Sorry, it was looping the entire time. I pressed loop by accident and I forgot to turn it off. It's fine. That was like a haunted piano. It was so creepy because it wasn't like heart and soul. It was the thief, the cook, the wife, and her lover. Evo, I just released a tutorial for it. It's much slower. It is in the lesson, right? It's bass tone, ba da da ba. I was following the path, all covered in snow, with ba 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 ba. Right? I do that. But start off with just. It is in the tutorial. Yeah, the bass rhythm is hard, but it is in the video lesson. Very specifically. That's the main part of the song. That's what keeps the song going. Let me know where you're having trouble, but that. Start off with that, right? It's hard, but it's really worth it. It's an alternate bass pattern. Bass, tone. Yeah, I zoom in on the lesson for the song. Doable. Thank you. The Camillo does sound nice. Oh, the Dr. Zhivago. Let's do Dr. Zhivago. Sorry, that was a bad ending. Good. I had a klezmer song playing through my head at night. Richard, to answer your question from before, I had a klezmer song playing in my head at night, and I could visualize the keyboard and kind of my fingers going over it. I'm not sure if it was correct, but I could see it's like F sharp, G, A, G, F sharp, E flat, D. Like it's this, maybe. Right? My hand position doesn't move. It's just that. Right? Let's play that klezmer song. Yeah, that's a nice klezmer song. It's in the klezmer section of Accordion Love. I don't know what it's called, but I remembered those finger movements from last night. Oh, great memories of your parents dancing to this. Beautiful. Someone asked about, oh, Ramona, I loved your October challenge. I think it was your first challenge with a beautiful accordion, really nicely played. Thank you for sharing that with us. Yeah, the 4/4 Lara's theme. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Anna. I think it's important to be able to play around with with a song's rhythm, to be able to adapt it. To me, it means it's a fun thing. It's a fun exercise. Oh yeah, Rika, I don't know the 4/4 pattern in White Winter Hymnal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da 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 da. Right? I think that's how I would count it. Yeah. I don't know Brazilian songs very well. I could do like background on piano, like Girl from Ipanema. Oh, I could do, what's that song? Da da, Orfeo Negro. Black Orpheus. Orpheus? Yeah, that makes sense. Let's do it. We'll do a loop and then I'll do the melody with the accordion. I'll do it in D minor. Sorry, I got distracted. My phone's been recording for 25 minutes now. Let me pause that and I'll try that again. Good. And I also need to figure out the chord for Orfeo Negro, the turnaround, right? Da, 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 ba, 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 da, da, da. Good. We'll do that again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. minor. That worked, right? Again, another one of those songs where I prefer the syncopated rhythms of someone else playing and being able to have complete liberty of just letting my right hand sing. I switched to bassoon, just a single low reed, which was really nice, I think, to accompany, right? Just it had a bit of a sweeter sound rather than the piercing musette, which is nice too. Yeah, beautiful song, Black Orpheus. Do you have In the Bleak Midwinter on YouTube? And Viv, I'm sorry, I don't know Bad Moon Rising. I see the bad moon rising. Da 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 da. Ba da ba 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 da 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 da. I don't know if I know the song. G major, D to D, C, G major, right? That makes sense. G to D, C, G major, C major, to G major, D to C to G major. That's a nice 5-4-1 chord progression, right? awesome, good. I think that's it for today. Thank you. Yeah, that is Bad Moon Rising. I have played that once. It's a cool song. Lots of nice Halloween songs that I don't know. What was that one from Rocky Horror Picture Show? I don't know it. Let me just Google Rocky Horror Picture Show. Rocky Horror Picture Show songs. I don't want a whole listing. What's the popular song from Rocky Horror? The Time Warp Again. Yeah, let's do the Time Warp again. Da 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 da. Thank you. I'm just gonna try. Let's do the Time Warp again. What are the lyrics? I don't know the song. I know the chorus. Let's do the Time Warp again. Lyrics. Why is it in Spanish? Translate to English. Time flies very quickly. Why am I? Let me show you what's happening. I did a Google search. Is the thing in Spanish? I did a Google search for Let's Do the Time Warp Again lyrics, and I'm getting Spanish lyrics. Is the internet, did the internet die? It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. Da-da-da-da, doing the time warp. Da-da-da. Let's try it. I'll do it in G major. It's astounding. Yeah. No, I don't know the song. There's a cool walk up. It's E flat to F to the G. It's just a step to the left. D major. Ba-da-ba-da, G major. Put your hands on your hips. Ba-da-ba-da-da, G major. Let's go to the C major to the G major. E flat to F to the G. There's a similarity between Bad Moon Rising and Time Warp. Anyways, that's all for today. I hope you're safe. I hope you have a safe Halloween wherever you are in the world. Have a good week. Those of you that did the 12 challenges, I'm sending out packages to you this week. I'll double check your addresses. Tomorrow I'll send out an email to you. Thanks. I hope you're well. Bye-bye. It's just a step to the left.